How's it going, everybody? I am starting the stream right now, obviously. And we're going to... Let's see, is this thing doing that? Yeah, I think it is. Alright, I'm just going to make a quick announcement. And we're ready to go. You know what? I think I'll skip the announcement. We'll just... If anyone sees this on Twitter, you're more than welcome to join me. Where are we? I probably should do this. Right, I guess it takes about a minute or two for me to set up here, so just give me one moment. Alright, there we go. So here's what we're doing. We are going to make a demo for the Kickstarter for this game, and here's how that works. What I have here, I'm kind of doing it the easy way. Each one of these doors here represents a different level that I have in the game, and what I did is I just basically took the original level select screen and just erased everything except for the doors. And what I'm going to do now is create a just a little world, or a little level, if you will, where you can walk around and choose which door you want to go into. So that's kind of the idea here. But even on this level itself, it's going to have some gameplay mechanics in it as well. I wanted to make the demo interesting. So here we go. So this little white platform that says "Alive" there, this is just a thin little platform with when the game runs, it's going to have grass on it. It's, you know, dirt with grass on it and stuff. But I just have it say "Alive" right there like that. Just got a tweet. Okay, cool. I have it say "Alive" here so that I know that you fall through this if you die. This is an alive ground or whatever, so makes sense, right? Okay, cool. So right now I have 3 levels here. It goes this way, and then let's get one more level. Let's see which one this one is here. Okay, this is the time mechanic level where you actually end up killing your previous self. That one's kind of, that one's really difficult. So, oh, you know what? I bet, you know what? It's a good idea. I think it's a good idea to have this level here because this level is really, really, really hard. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to require you to have done 3 levels here rather than 4, so you could skip this one if you want to. That'll be the idea. There we go. Let's put this right here. Put this on the other side right there so you see it before you come to the door. Rotate it. And then let's grab a sign here. Let's use this one here. And I know it's kind of morbid, but I did want to name this level "Kill Yourself." Kind of morbid. I feel kind of weird putting that there, but that is what happens in this level. You end up killing yourself. You don't commit suicide. Technically, it's not suicide when you've gone back in time and take a knife to your previous self, but that's kind of what happens here. Alright, I think we need to spread this guy over here just a little bit. Let's rotate the door. not spread. Just move them over this way. Right there. This can go right there like that. Alright. Okay. So the way the level is going to work is you come around this way, you'll go down here. These are the 4 levels you can get to. And you must complete at least 3 of them before you can go through this barrier that will be right here. Okay? So what I mean by that is that, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this cool. I love Twitter. Twitter just totally works, you know? You tweet something, someone else retweets it. It's awesome. What was I doing? I'm doing this, right? Okay. Here, grab this and there. When I zoom in like this, because I need to make sure these pixels line up properly, because I don't want to do like this and be like, have that jagged edge right there, because it won't make for a very smooth transition, if the player can even get over that at all without jumping. I'm not even sure. I wrote the code in such a way that if the player, you know, as he moves along, he comes across a pixel, he hits it, he actually moves up to get over it, because that's actually what happens when you're on a slope. You hit it, and then you move up and over, up and over, up and over, constantly like this. But if the pixel is too high, like this, if the thing is too high, then the game needs to realize, well, that's a wall. And that I wrote it in the code how high it has to be before the game realizes that you're hitting a wall instead of a slope, but I actually don't remember what that number is. So anyways, here's what we're going to do. We're going to add a sign here that, what's this? Sign, I think it's object star sign 2. It goes right here, and what happens is I set the required number of stars that you have to collect before this barrier moves up. And so what I'm going to do is, let's see how the code works before I start altering it. Denom, that's what it is, okay. We will go here. I'm going to say the denominator will be 3. So you need to have 3 stars to get through. And then also the identifier. Let's see here. Right. Okay, so there's an identifier here. I need to make it so that this object here, this sign, when the star reaches the denominator value, when the count of stars, when the number of stars there are reaches the denominator value, it's going to activate this barrier here and make it move up. So to do that, I'm going to say that the identifier for this is a random set of numbers, which won't be duplicated, except for when I duplicate it right now. But it won't be duplicated again after that. Because what will happen is I'm going to be doing, in this level there may be several devices or whatever that get activated by different switches or whatever, and I don't want to have any crossovers, you know. So that's how that's going to work. So now, as you play the game, when you complete at least 3 out of these 4 levels, this barrier will move up, and then you can advance along. So now that we've done that, let us decide how we're going to advance along. we could alright, let's do this. We'll put this one right here. And we'll have another level on the other side of this, just so that the player gets the idea. You'll want to get to the other side. I want the player to see that. So what's the next level to come over? Okay, I guess it could be this one. This is a level where, what's happening here? It just requires you to die, come back. Yeah, so this is a fine level. I'm not putting them in order, obviously. As you can see, this one's called World 3 Level 1, so in the actual game I'm making now, this one comes much later. But that's really no problem. It's a good level, and I can put it in right now. It's not really important to me that I do this in order. But what could this level be called? I don't even know. Oh, I think I called it To Die. Yeah, To Die is... No, that's not right. Was it To Die is Game? No, yeah, To Die is Game was another one. So what was this one called? Well, there's a little box down here that's where the star is encased in a ghost box. What should I call it? How about Star in a Box? I don't know. Really not feeling very creative right now, which I suppose is a bad thing. Okay, let's grab this sign right here. Is it the one I want to use? Yes, it's fine. Okay. Okay. So this will be called Star in a Box. Makes me think of Jack in the Box and Carl's Jr., to be honest. Okay, so there we go. From here, we're going to probably have to take a ladder down. So let's get the ladder. I'm gonna find where I put these things. Okay, good. Just want to zoom in to get the pixel perfect placement here. Okay, that's fine. And now we will place the ground that you'll walk on. You're going to go back around this way. So What? Platforms. Alive. Okay, cool. So we'll put it right here. There we go. Camera is at a good enough angle, I think. That's fine. Alright. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to have a different idea now. Let's get some levels in here first, though. This is level 4. This is a good level. It needs the door down here, though, because once you get it, it kind of locks you in. So let's do that really quick. Get a door. That will go to. Oh no. Oh no. I just realized what I'm doing. Every one of these levels. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Every one of these levels has a door at the end of it that's sending it back to the level select for the real game, not the demo. Okay, I have to go to each one of these levels and change them. That's the only way to do it. So, for here, the destination is going to be room demo. Can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, so there you go. But here's what I'm going to do. Level select. So this one will take you back to the actual game, but you won't see it unless you unlock it with the code. So I'm gonna be putting all of the what's this here? Okay. Room demo. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me. Alright, jeez. Okay. So now each level is gonna have 2 doors in it. Really mess things up. Alright, go here. Let's go to World 1-1, where we start off right there. And if you're playing this game as the demo, then this way will take you to room demo. And if you are playing it for realsies, then you should go back to the real level select, and that means that I'm going to grab this door and we'll like put it above your head or something, so you have to jump to get to it or some nonsense. No, we'll put it right there. Uh, okay, so I know. So I know. There we go. Right there. Um, yeah. Okay, how about this one? How about this level? Each one of those things you see is a retweet. Someone's retweeted something that I tweeted, and I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. Okay, so this one's kind of tricky because in this level here, I might have to stop talking to concentrate because this is just something I just didn't think about. Okay. So I just realized I actually created a door specifically that would go back to the demo thing. Oh well, we'll start using that later. I'm gonna have to test this now. Alright, here goes. I'm scared. Let me check my Facebook real quick. What was that? Okay.
I need to go make copies. It's Saturday.
Okay, camera's on.
Huh?
I'm broadcasting right now.
Oh.
Yeah, go make copies, that's fine.
Okay. Isaiah's asleep though. So I'll just do some more.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, here we go. Okay, doesn't seem to be a problem. Okay. So far it's working. Okay. Looks like I missed one. Gotta fix that sound effect. Alright. Whatever, it works. This one. Ah. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm getting kind of annoyed. Everyone's telling me that the art on this game isn't good. I think they're mostly referring to the background, which is a game asset that I bought off of the internet because I didn't have time to draw a background. But I have seen games make it with worse art than this. I don't understand what the big complaint is about. Most indie games that get made are 16-bit pixel art. I just don't understand. Alright, well I think I'm going to cut it off here. That shows you some some game development. This demo should be out pretty soon. I expect it to be out today. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned to the Kickstarter.